My dad is one of the wisest, most humble people I know, and he often describes deception as being most powerful in the non-obvious. Think of it this way. Deception is like lounging on an inner tube in the water on a sleepy summertime day. You close your eyes and gently drift along. Then suddenly you open your eyes and realize you've drifted so far away from the shore, you don't know how to get back. I know this firsthand. It was the third year into my job as a full-time professor when I woke up in the middle of the night sweat-soaked, my heart beating like I'd been running instead of sleeping, with my mind alert like it was the middle of the day. This was not the first night such an experience occurred. It was starting to become a pattern. On this particular night, I began thinking about my recent behavior and interactions. As a communication professor, I'm trained to focus on what we do and say and what that means. So I mentally checked off the past several weeks, hoping to uncover some reason for this assault on my sleep. Lately, when I'd arrive at work, I would linger in my car longer than normal, mindlessly scrolling social media, photos on my phone, my calendar, or even the Google search bar. Have you ever done that? I just didn't want to get out of the car. I needed every extra minute I could squeeze out. For what? I didn't know. One afternoon, I was so zoned out that I didn't even notice my friend Sarah coming to knock on the car window. It startled me in a way that could easily fit into a Netflix movie comedy, lecture notes flying all over the dashboard, coffee cup falling over, and me yelping in embarrassment. She asked with a wry smile, "What are you doing? Are you okay?" I laughed it off, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm totally fine," and I got out of the car and went to work. But I wasn't okay. What else was going on at that time? I was teaching an overload of classes on too many university service committees and recently got engaged and was deep into planning a wedding. Despite all of this, I was also continuing to say yes to more. More opportunities, more tasks to add to my ever-growing list, more people to meet. Why? Partly it was because I finally found a meaningful job, and most of the opportunities were ones I actually wanted. I know this is not a bad problem, but it's still a problem. Saying yes to good things is often more seductive than saying yes to obviously bad ones. The truth is that I felt called to be a professor, specifically to work with college students. I loved it. It brought me joy.